Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. I'm here to do y'all sermons for November the 19th, 2023. We'll be reading Ruth chapter 2 in the Old Testament. Yeah, I already should know who these people are, and if I have to stop, I will. And before I begin, I got a message for you all. Okay, now, this is what I got. Okay, I had a good day yesterday. Okay, so I found out some stuff. I did some movies last night. We watched some movies or whatever. And I got a download that the Bible that we are reading is fake as fuck. I mean, I didn't already told you this. But I got the download when I finding the sermons. And I did the last thing I'm going to do is Revelation, right? And what I got with the Revelations is that the Bible don't mean nothing to us. Okay, it don't mean nothing to us. It's actually a storybook. And it's a freak to the Bible, okay? The freak is to the Bible is y'all, it's just a storybook of Gina's life to us. Okay, it don't really mean nothing. Not even the Revelations. The Revelations don't even mean shit. Okay, the Revelations is basically telling y'all what Shanice did to Kia. That's it. Like, yeah, it was deeper when I got the download. Okay, it's deeper. Like, it's just all that shit they say in the Revelation that he coming and all this and stuff. That is nothing. Okay, the raptures, we in the raptures right now. Okay, nothing big, nothing serious. Okay, just a storybook. Okay, so let's begin. This is Ruth chapter 2. Okay. Now, Ruth is by my grandma. Okay, let's see. Naomi had a relative of her husband's, a mighty man of wealth of the family of Elimelech, and his name was Boaz. Okay, let me see what Elimelech means. Something regarding elimination, since it got eliminate in it. Something regarding a boat. Elite is a Hebrew name meaning my God is king, appears in the Bible as the husband of Naomi, and is the first name mentioned in the book of Ruth. Together with his wife and sons, Elimelech endures a difficult journey to Moabite to escape famine. Okay. And Boaz, in other words, Elimelech was not only Naomi's husband, but also her uncle and the uncle of Boaz. According to other exegetical sources, Elimelech with Boaz's brother or cousin. Okay. Yeah, the son of Salmon and his wife Rehab. Boaz was a wealthy landowner of Bethlehem in Judea and a relative of Elimelech, Naomi's late husband. Okay, a patriarch in the line of Judah that will become the lineage of David. Okay. Ruth the Moabite said to Naomi, "Let me now go to the field and glean among the ears of grain after him in whose sight I find favor." She said to her, "Go, my daughter." Okay, this basically my grandma telling me who, because she did adopted me. She was my guardian. She took care of me. She went and came and gleaned in the field after the reapers, and she happened to come to the portion of the field belonging to Boaz, who was of the family of Elimelech. See, I told you, Marv James is my uncle. Okay, so he must be my real uncle though. He might not be Harriet to me. I don't know. I gotta look into that, but I always heard he was my uncle. Also heard he went by Billy Wayne too. I broke it down. BW, which stands for black woman. I don't know. I guess he hate black women. Behold, Boaz came from Bethlehem and said to the reapers, "May the Lord be with you." They answered him, "May the Lord bless you." Then Boaz said to his servants, who was set over the weepers, whose young lady is this? Question mark. The servants who was set over the weepers answered, it is the Moabite lady who came back with Naomi out of the country of Moab. So remember I told y'all read the weepers, okay? Yeah, the servants I'm the servants who was set over the reapers. See, they gave me back to my family. She said, please let me glean and gather after the reapers among the sheaves. So she came and has continued even from the morning until now, except that she rested a little in the house. Okay? Yes, true, I did. Okay? The sheaves mean before everything went down. Sheaves in the Bible means bringing in the sheaves in a term losing the Bible to describe the gathering of grain crops. It loosely refers to the final stage of harvesting where the sheaves, bundle of grain, are brought into the barn or granary. Okay, this is how it look. I'm gonna to have these hanging on her walls. Damn, I couldn't get them out. Anyway. Then Boaz said to Ruth, listen, my daughter, don't go to glean in another field, and don't go from here, but stay here close to my maidens. Let your eyes be on the field that they reap, and go after them. Haven't I commanded the young men not to touch you? Question mark. When you are thirsty, go to the vessels and drink from that which the young men had drawn. Okay, yeah, he didn't want me to be in touch with them. Okay. Then she fell on her face, and no, he did not protect me. You did not protect me. You are not a pimp, or whatever you think you are. You are not, okay? You did not protect me. Then she fell on her face and bowed herself to the ground and said to him, why have I found favor in your sight that you should take knowledge of me, since I am a foreigner? Who I was asking my that. Boaz answered her, I have been told all about what you have done for your mother-in-law since the death of your husband, and how you have left your father and your mother and the land of your birth, and have come to a people that you didn't know before. Who? She is my mama-in-law, though, to be honest, though. But she also my grandma, because that's my daddy mama, so they make her my grandma. But I got married to her son, so that's also my mother-in-law. May the Lord repay your work, and a full reward be given to you from the Lord, the God of Israel, under whose wings you have come to take refuge. True. Then she said, let me find favor in your sight, my Lord, because you have comforted me, and because you have spoken kindly to your servant, though I am not as one of your servants. Okay? Ain't gonna lie though, grandma was a tough cookie back then. I don't care if she wasn't my grandma. Literally, yeah. She's a tough cookie, okay? Just know that. And I feel like if I wasn't a part of her family, she would still accept me and love me. At mealtime, Boaz said to her, come here and eat some bread, and dip your morsel in the vinegar. She sat beside the reapers, and they passed her parched grain, and she ate, and was satisfied, and left some of it. When she had risen up to glean, Boaz commended his young men, saying, let her glean even among the sheaves, and don't we approach her. Also, pull out some of her from the bundles and leave it. Let her glean, and don't rebuke her. So she gleaned in the field until evening, and she beat out that which she had gleaned, and it was about an ephah of barley. She took it up and went into the city. Then her mother-in-law saw what she had gleaned, and she brought out and gave to her that which she had left after she had enough. Who she did was to call me sugar back then. Her mother-in-law said to her, where have you gleaned today? Where have you worked? Blessed be he who noticed you. She told her mother-in-law with whom she had worked. The man's name was whom I worked today is Boaz. Naomi said to her daughter-in-law, may he be blessed by the Lord, who has not abandoned his kindness to the living and to the dead. Naomi said to her, the man is a close relative to us, one of our near kinsmen. Who she did was tell me that about him. Ruth, but in codes though. Her codes is hard though, to be honest. Ruth, but yeah, I'm getting them now. I was getting them before she passed away, like in spirit, but yes. Ruth the Moabite said, yes, he said to me, you shall stay close to my young men until they have finished all of my harvest. And no, she only told me she had 3 kids. She didn't tell me she had a whole bunch of kids. Naomi said to Ruth, her daughter-in-law, it is good, my daughter, that you go out with his maidens, and that they not meet you in any of the field. So she stayed close to the maidens of Boaz to glean to the end of barley harvest and of wheat harvest, and she lived with her mother-in-law. Okay, that was Ruth chapter 2 in the Old Testament. Enjoy.